Hi, this is Katie Weeks, your independent, close to my heart maker. And today I'm going to share with you the third card in that 3-card pre-cut free set that you get from me when you order your stamp of the month with a qualifying order. You would get it either free or for $5, depending on whether you're a VIP. They get the good deals. Okay, so you are going to receive some White Daisy cardstock that has already been prepped, like you see me doing right here. I've actually taken the Peacock Feathers Distress Oxide ink, put it on my all-purpose mat, and then spritzed it with water. And now I'm just taking that cardstock and prepping it by rubbing it into that ink. And once I get those layers done, I'm going to come in with my Salvaged Patina, which is kind of like a lighter shade of the same type of thing. And I'm going to spritz it again with that Distress spray bottle. And I'm just using an old piece of plastic bag that was from one of my embellishments from Close to My Heart. And I'm just going to pat it on top of that peacock feathers. You do want to let your layers dry in between doing each of these layers. So those pieces will come already prepped. You'll get one of those and it will be already prepped for you. So the great thing about these kits is when you receive your stamp of the month with your order, you will already have 3 cards ready to stamp and send out and use for greeting cards. And I love this thoughtful token stamp set that we have this month for our stamp of the month. So I did take that, this is my favorite stamp in the whole set. I took that film strip roll with the butterfly and I stamped it with my Archival ink, and I used my mini Misti so that I could ink it up and stamp it again and again, and it would be lined up absolutely perfectly for me to keep stamping and get it darker and darker. And since I am not coloring this image with any other mediums, I think the Archival black ink will give me the best stamped image. So that's what I'm using here. And it comes out pretty good. I just need to make sure that that butterfly is the part that gets stamped well. So once I have that stamp cleaned off and I'm ready to move on to other images, I'm going to bring in that film strip, remove my old stamp, and then I'm bringing in another stamp with like swirly leaves across the bottom. And I don't know if you can quite see that in the shot that you have right here, but I'm going to put those on my mini Misti, kind of prep them, rub them with my skin to get that coating from the manufacturer off of them. And then I'm going to ink them up very well with my Archival black ink. So this card is pretty basic. Archival black ink or some sort of black ink is really the only thing you're going to need besides some adhesive. Now the next image that I want to bring in is that stamp with the cancellation mark that you get from the post office. I don't know what it's called. It's all the swirly lines and it says the city that you mailed it in and like that. So this paper curled a little, so I'm going to glue down those 2 little corners just so I get a good stamped image. And I'm going to stamp this, but I don't think I want this one quite as dark, so I didn't stamp it quite as dark as I did the other things, but I did get a good stamped image on it. Okay, I lied. Maybe there is one more thing that you might want. This step is totally optional. It is my black shimmer brush. So Erin Jacobson did this whole grunge type card that I just absolutely loved, but I I can't grunge nearly as well as she can on my images. But she had taken like her black shimmer brush and kind of made like drip marks coming down from this image, and I just thought it was really cool. The only thing is, when I'm doing it, I don't know where to really start and stop. I don't know how much is the right amount. But then when you finish and you kind of hold it up to the light, you do see it dripping down. And then I even took it a step further and I put a whole strip across the bottom of this card front panel. I just drew a whole thick line across the bottom of the card front panel. I just thought that was kind of fun, and I wasn't sure how much black, how much grunge to add, but I really like the black drips down from the image. And then the last thing that I decided to do with this black shimmer brush, I did fill in a little bit where that film strip didn't go quite to the edge, but I took that black shimmer brush all along the edges, all four edges of my card front panel. So I don't know if you can tell the difference between a stamp pad, a marker, and this shimmer brush, but that's what I used to edge all of this piece of the card front. So I kind of like the look that it gives regardless of what medium you use. I think you could also use a black ink pad and get the basic same effect as well. And for some reason I didn't record the next steps, but I basically just took that black core, black cardstock, and layered that on the card front, and then I layered on the Journey cardstock. And then I decided, you know, this card front still needs one more thing. So I stamped the sentiment thank you, and I did it several times so that it got lighter and lighter. So you had like first, second, third, fourth, fifth generation. And it really did go 5 generations through that you could see the thank you. I really liked how it turned out. And I also layered on some sequins and some clear sparkles just around the front. So there you go. That's the third card in that free kit. You want to make sure you get your order in September. And I still think I have a couple kits left. Make sure you get your orders in and grab this free 3-card pre-cut kit for the stamp of the month. Please give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video, and make sure you subscribe to my channel and you hit that bell to turn on all the notifications so you'll be notified every time I upload a crafty video. Please leave me a sweet comment below and share this video with your crafty friends as well. It's free, why not share it? Have a great day.